I have been looking for some under cabinet lights for a while, and I found these, and they seem perfect for what I needed. So they do come in a pack of 2, which is great because that's all I needed for my little kitchen area. And I like that they are LED, so they don't get hot over time. Having them be motion censored is a huge plus also. Installing these was very easy. I love that they come with magnets, so I don't have to screw anything into my cabinets or worry about damaging them. I just pull the backing off the adhesive of the magnets, make sure that the magnets are in their designated spots on the lights when I put them up where I want to stick them, and the magnets will just do the rest. I'm sticking these lights right underneath my kitchen cabinet space. I like how thin they are, so they fit perfectly right underneath, and I don't have to see them at all unless I'm actually bending down to look. When I put these lights back up, I don't need to bend down to look either because the magnets will just catch it and it will always be in the same spot. The amount of light it projects is just enough for the space, and what's also great is that it has a lot of options. First of all, it can be set to night mode or all day mode, and secondly, I can set it to one of the 5 brightness levels that I want. It has a countdown for when the lights will turn off, so I can choose either 10 seconds or 20 seconds. Or it can be left on until it needs to be recharged again. That's really up to you. This is the lowest brightness setting, and it can be increased up to 5 times, and this is the brightest it can get. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but there is a good difference between the lowest versus the highest brightness levels. I do like that they put the instructions right on the light, and it's very easy to understand too. My favorite part is that it is rechargeable. It only takes a couple hours to fully recharge, and there's no more dealing with batteries. And I do get 2 extra charging C cords out of it, which is also great because I can always use those cords for other things. One thing to note is that my cabinets have this extra inch of trim right underneath, which kind of hinders the motion sensor a bit. So it won't detect motion until I'm a little closer to the light. So if you don't have this extra trim underneath your cabinets, the motion sensor will probably trigger when you're farther away. So this hasn't been a deal breaker for me because they still work great. I have it set up to turn off after 10 seconds, so that part works fine. I think these would also be perfect underneath like bathroom cabinets for nighttime, or on the side of coat closets or pantry closets. It just gives off a good amount of light that can be adjusted. Another thing to note is the placement of the light under the cabinet is also important. I wanted my lights closer to the front because it projected more light onto my counters, which I rather have than to have the light be more projected towards the back and onto the things on my counters. These work great and would highly recommend them.